Hello everybody. This video is just to help with the extra practice page I gave out for retesting subtracting mixed numbers with borrowing. I'll walk through the steps involved for problem 1 and try to point out some common mistakes that kids are making. The first step is we need to translate these into a common denominator, to convert them to a common denominator. So I have 2, 4, 6, 8, 10 on one side, and then 6, 12, 18, 24 on the other side. My common denominator here is 6. One common mistake some kids were making is that they were multiplying the wrong side. So we need to multiply the side with the 2 by 1, 2, 3. So this side needs to be multiplied by 3, and I really encourage the kids to write down all of this so that they keep everything organized. This side here with the 6 doesn't need to change at all. It can stay the same. When we rewrite that, that's going to give us 4 3/6 minus 3 5/6. Now, here's the even harder part, because we can't do 3 minus 5. We can't subtract our numerators yet. So we're going to have to subtract from the 4, borrow from the 4, and make that a 3. Now with fractions, you cannot just write a 1 in front of that 3. We have to add in this one whole number that we borrowed from the 4. We have to add it in as a fraction. And because this fraction has a denominator of 6, we can add in our whole number as 6 over 6. Remember, anytime you have the same number on top and bottom, that's one whole. If we add 3 that we already have to the 6 that we borrowed, we now have 3 9/6 minus 3 5/6. The 3 minus 3 is nothing. 9 minus 5 is 4. We now have 4/6. If your student leaves that as their answer, that's acceptable because we have not yet spent time writing in simplest's form. If they know to divide each of these by 2, to get the simplified answer of 2/3, that is also an acceptable answer.